Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hello, it's Nolan again. My question was about a defensive tackle for Cleveland. As he had problems over the last few years of having a good, productive defensive tackle. Trayon Winfrey, which he's coming into his second year, and I feel like he would stay a fit in this defense. Even Brian, he's interesting, but I don't think we should retain him. We'd probably just trade him somewhere or get rid of him. Just be signed to a 1-year, $5 million deal. I was thinking of y'all thoughts on maybe like what a possible defensive tackle we could get. Some names that come to mind are Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrove. You also have some other big ones like Sheldon Rankins, which not many people think about. Larry Obajoni, who played with Cleveland a couple of years ago. And then you have a lot of other defensive tackles that come to mind too, like Deron Payne or DeForest Buckner, which are those are the two big ones I really want to get. Even the Bears defensive tackle they have, I think it's like Justin Jones or something, but they have that's a pretty good defensive tackle too. I just want to know y'all's thoughts. Thank you. Goodbye.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. A lot of them in there, a lot of names. Who are some of the bigger names? Is your thought process, they can probably get a pretty big name, and then they'll probably get some rotational pieces at defensive tackle. Who do you think are some of the big names that they're looking at that they would really like?
Well, here's the problem. At this time of year, you think, oh, geez, wouldn't it be great to get a Deron Payne? But then Deron Payne never hits the open market. When a guy is that good, that talented, his existing team is going to do everything possible to try to prevent him from hitting the market. So that is something that, that we'll just have to see how it shakes out. A lot of the guys that you think are going to be out there won't be out there. So you can't get stars in your eyes at this time of year because all of a sudden you start to hear about extensions or you start to hear about guys getting franchised or guys getting whatever, mostly franchised, more so than the transition tag or extended or whatever the case may be. So it's not the time of year to get, too excited about too many of those guys. You really have to get closer to the combine and start to figure out who's actually going to be available.